Hi students, and welcome to week 4 in your online general psychology course. This week we will continue on in chapter 2. So we started chapter 2 last week and started going through the scientific methods part, research ethics, etc. And we'll continue on with that this week. So this week we will wrap up the chapter. In addition to having some of the Connect assignments, you'll also have your chapter 2 quiz this week. So let's take a look here. You should be familiar with this chapter more or less as you've been going through it. So of course, make sure that you read chapter 4. The PowerPoint is in the week 3 module. So if you're looking for it's the only week that we will kind of bounce back and forth if you need to go back to the PowerPoint. For your Connect assignments, you have one on the research ethics. It's an interactivity assignment, and then a concept clip on correlation studies. So remember, correlation, big thing there is it doesn't necessarily imply causation. So it shows a relationship between two events or behaviors, but doesn't necessarily dictate a causation. So keep that in mind as you go through this assignment here. And then your chapter 2 quiz. So that is what you have in Connect, 2 Connect assignments and your quiz. In addition to those, you have one more assignment, and this assignment does not live in Connect. It is one when you did your historical perspectives, you don't need to go out into Connect. So click on that and it will take you into this assignment right here. There is a video, so I'm not going to make you watch me twice explain this assignment to you. So I'll give a general overview right now. But please, 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 right here at the top, there is a video that has me explaining this in great detail. So basically what you are doing with this assignment is answering these 4 questions here. You are hypothetically, and I cannot emphasize that enough, you're not really doing research. To truly do research, you would need to go through a ethics approval. You would need to go through an IRB board, which is an institutional research board. There's so many steps. So you are not doing your research. You are just designing your research, okay? So that's the good news. You don't have to worry about money or logistics or time or anything like that, which is what we always are worrying about when it comes to research, especially the money part. So again, you are thinking like a psychologist in answering these 4 questions where you are designing your own experiment or survey or correlation study or naturalistic observation. That's what you get to pick. So please watch this video right here where I go into great detail of explaining this assignment to you. I do want to say I am much more interested in your thought process than I am in formatting or APA citation or anything along those lines. So when there's an assignment like last week where you had on the historical perspectives and you needed to cite those in APA format, this one you do not, okay? So I will always let you know when that's important. This assignment is not about length, it's not about format, it's not about APA. I'm really just wanting you to think like a researcher, like a scientist that would be researching a behavior. So please don't worry about length, don't worry about formatting. I'm not saying that you cannot exclude having an APA citation, but you really don't need one. Okay, so you're choosing a behavior. Tell me what behavior you want to research, a little bit about why you want that behavior. What is your hypothesis? Your hypothesis is your educated guess on why you think this behavior happens, why you're able to observe it. Then you're going to choose your research design methods and make sure you're very clear about which one of those. So these can be very short, maybe a sentence or 2. This one will be a little bit longer. I always explain this as a recipe. If I were to say, you want to make a cake, get some flour, get some sugar, get an egg, mix it together, put it in the oven, you wouldn't be able to follow those directions and come out with a great cake because you don't know how much of each ingredient, You don't know how long you cook it for, all of those things that are really, really important. That's in research what you need for this section right here. Think about if you were going to hand your research design to somebody else, would somebody else be able to replicate, which means do the study again exactly in the manner that you did it? If so, that shows that your study is replicable and it increases the reliability and validity. If you don't have those things, if someone else can't get the same results from your study, then it's considered invalid. So be as specific and detailed as you possibly can here, okay? So watch the video. I know you're probably thinking, I still don't know what I'm supposed to do. Watch this video. I give you examples. I talk about it in great detail. But just answer those 4 questions. Don't worry about format. APA is not needed here. I really want to see your how you think, how creative you are, where your curiosity is at with psychology. So have fun with it. Please don't actually do the research. Just design it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. So as I go back into the module, you have, sorry, I have to scroll here. You have your interactivity on research ethics, that's in Connect. You have your concept correlation assignment that is in Connect, your chapter 2 quiz, and then your research design assignment. This is measuring your student learning outcome number 1. So it's an important exercise in terms of meeting that learning outcome and then of course the grade for it. But it's not a huge assignment in terms of length or formatting. I don't expect you to have, it shouldn't be perfect. You're starting out, you're learning about research, you're learning about design. So really don't get caught up in wanting it to look and be perfect. I don't expect that. You're learning. So this is a learning assignment, okay? Have a great week, everybody. All of these assignments are due on Sunday, September 18th. Reach out if you have any questions. Take care and have a good one.